So today's event was called Hots with Cops, and it was originally intended to be a cookout with University and Brockport Police and students, but due to the weather we had to move it inside, so we had our catering company kind of just bring food in. We invited both University Police and Brockport Police to come interact with our students. It was originally sparked when Officer Laura Thompson came to me at a different event. She was collaborating with Res Life to do coffee with cops type thing, and she said, hey, you're the activities director for BSG, I really need help planning this event, like I was hoping we could meet up. So we had a few meetings, and she kind of just told me her vision, and I took her vision and I put it into a plan. We marketed the event, we planned the event, we paid for the event, and she had me reach out to all the clubs and organizations, and Amy McNulty from Student Union and Activities sent out an email to all the club officers. Abby Burrell, the president of Phi Sigma Sigma, brought it up at Intergreek Council. We told our organization, we really let a lot of students know that this was happening. We encouraged all people to come and hang out. As part of the event, there was some food, some raffle prizes. So at orientation, for first year students, there's a component of the late night program where we have rolls of tickets, and the orientation leaders, when they talk to the students, give out tickets. So we structured this similar to that in the fact that we gave the University and Brockport police officers the tickets, and when students would introduce themselves, ask questions, spark a conversation, they could get tickets for our raffle baskets. And yeah, that's a little bit about the event. The mission of this event was to foster a better relationship between students and University Police and Brockport Police. Yeah, I think that this event was a really good start to open up conversation between students and officers. I saw a lot of different officers, they spread themselves out, they were at different tables, they were reaching all the students that were there. I didn't see one student that didn't interact with one officer at one point in time during the event, which was really awesome. I think that this could absolutely be an annual event. I know that Officer Thompson did just ask me for the contact information of the next activities director, because I know that she's very eager, and all of the officers are very eager to collaborate with not only student government but residential life, clubs and organizations, to really get their face out there, and show that they care. As you know, that there was that forum a while back, and I think that they got a lot of good feedback from that, and they're really trying to get themselves out there and show that police, they don't just show up to incidents and to bad things, that they can be community partners as well. And I think that it showed that they're serious. I know that I've seen University Police at least 3 events since that forum, and I think it was not even a month ago, maybe a little bit over a month, but within that 30-ish day time frame. So I think that they're very serious and committed to creating a better relationship between them and students on this campus, and yes, I do believe that this was the first step. I think that there's always room for improvement. Even when we get to a good place, we could be at a great place, and then I think that we can continue to invite University Police to events that aren't surrounded by or intended for them. So like Coffee with a Cop, we can do those, but we can also invite them to things like Beach Bash or Silent Disco, and just have them show up, not to create a presence and kind of stand in the corner, but to interact with students and talk with them and sit with them and eat, or do whatever that event entails. I would encourage students that have questions to come out and ask them. Students that have concerns with University Police, not all students are going to be comfortable enough to come up to them at an event and ask them questions, but just expose yourself to these types of events. Don't be afraid, like I said, to ask questions. If you have a concern, make sure you contact the right people. If it is with the village police, they contact their captain. Is it their captain? Their supervisor, whoever it is. The chief, yes, that's it. University Police Chief Daniel Vasile. They're very open to hearing feedback, so if you have that feedback, provide it. If you have those questions, ask it, ask them, and really just show up to these events. They're not for the super involved student leaders, because we already know that they're there to help and protect and whatever, but it's for the students, it's for all students that have any questions, concerns, or are just curious about our police force here.